Morelos is in.
Come through here towards
Yes, man! Come on!
He needs a chance like that. Unbridled joy. Deliberate quality early cross in here. They got Ferreira.
Oh my God! What a save! What a ball from Bonner! What a save, man! How did he save that?
Jesus Corona, the right back for Porto, loves to get forward.
How did he save that? Look!
It's another beautiful delivery in by the left back. Across the far stick. Suarez, good save.
Oh my God!
Helander nearly got an away opportunity there.
Oh my God! Alan McGregor! What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the OHTaylor YouTube channel. I hope you enjoyed my reaction to some of the things that went on through the game there, and I'm pretty sure a lot of that will be pretty relatable. Today's video is going to be me reacting, my thoughts, the opinions, everything about the game just passed against Porto there, where we drew 1-1. I'm going to start it off though by going through some predictions in the team lineup and see what people, including me, thought when going into this game. Before we do jump on into the rest of the video, if you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button. It greatly helps the channel. I really do appreciate it if you enjoy the video. But we'll start this off by going over the poll, and 52% of people in the pre-match poll that I put out thought a Rangers win tonight, which usually you see these up at the 80s and like 95 plus, to be honest, for whenever we're playing. But the standard opposition we were playing today was absolutely brilliant. They're a club that are spending 50 million in the summer on players. It's just different planets on the transfer budgets that we've got. 14% only saying Porto and 34% saying a draw. To be honest, at my prediction before the game, before I seen the team in that, I thought we would have struggled. I was honestly fearing the worst. When I saw the team lineup, I was hoping for a draw. 2 each is what I was actually thinking. With Jack coming back into the team and I was playing the proper wingers, like I was really... Well, it brought our confidence up a lot more coming into this game. Some of the predictions, the comments on that poll we've got you and True Blue saying 3-1 to us. I have a good feeling about this. Hopefully Tav can prove a point tonight. We've got Bob Steele saying, I've been saying 2-1 to Rangers since yesterday, so I'm not changing it now, but would honestly think a draw in this one would be a good result. Totally agree, and that's what we did get. We've got C_G Hipster, who, congratulations, you got the score and the goal scorer right. You said 1-1 Morelos, and one more to finish it off here. Stephen Gillifan says, Head says it will be 0-0. Hart says it will be 2-1. Morelos and Barisic to score for us. Marega to score for them. So getting into the actual game itself now, it was a bit weird. I was hearing so much about this stadium and these fans, and the stadium was literally a quarter full. Like, I've got no idea if they've got something going on behind the scenes. That obviously wasn't a ban. But I've got no idea why they turned up in such poor numbers. It was pretty embarrassing for them and the club, to be fair, unless there was some sort of outside going on, some sort of protest. But hopefully there was, because that was pretty embarrassing for such a high team. Otherwise, of course, the Rangers fans, best in the world. It literally sounded like a home game at parts through that game. It was absolutely brilliant. They were there, loud and proud, done us all proud back home, and I'm sure it made a huge influence on the team. So, but going over the team lineup, yeah, McGregor in goals. Tav kept his place at right back. A lot of people were iffy about that. Kante just got dropped. Big favourite boy Goldson kept his position. Helander came in and Bonner played in at left back. Midfield 3 was Jack. Thank God he was back in fit. He was absolutely standing tonight. Davis and Kamara played in the middle. And the big changes were up front, where Arfield and Ojo got dropped. And the speedsters of Kent, thankfully fit again, and Barker got his big chance coming in just out of the blue. I don't think anyone would have predicted he was starting, and I think Morelos was always going to start tonight with his hustle and bustle. And I think we thought a lot of the time tonight we weren't going to have the ball, and we would have had to have used him as an outlet because he's brilliant at holding the ball up himself and actually turning, taking people on, bringing others into play. But into the actual team itself, the guys who came into the team, Jack, what a miss. He absolutely bossed that midfield. Like, he would not look at a place playing these Champions League teams. I tell you right now, man, what a midfielder Gerrard has turned him into be. He's just, his game is going up and up and up and up. It's amazing. Helander, for what he lacks in pace, which was evident at times tonight, was absolutely solid. He was marking that big boy Marega, who is a proven goal scorer at European level, and he literally, he snuffed him out. He was brilliant. When the boy did get turned away from him, he made clever fouls, and he needed to, just to experience, and I thought he was great tonight. He's done himself no harm in getting starts in the future. And I have to say, starting Barker and Kent, I thought was absolutely brilliant. I thought It was brilliant. The pressing we got from the front, the pace on the front, guys that not only had pace but like could control the ball and pass the ball, hold it up well. Kent's link-up play was beautiful tonight. It was absolutely beautiful. But to be fair, in the first half we didn't really believe as much. We didn't have as much of the ball as we'd have probably liked to. Kent had a few counter-attack. One of the counter-attacking opportunities he had in the first 5 minutes was absolutely brilliant. Luckily, the speedy winger Corona just got back in time. Literally picked the ball up from the edge of our box, ran the full way. What a goal that could have been. But we got to the point where, unfortunately, Mr. Fantastic Ryan Jack misplaced a pass, and the strike itself is absolutely beautiful. Like, fair play to the guy, what a goal it was, but he should never have had the chance to hit that shot in the first place, and it's something that we do need to cut out of our game. We could be talking about like a 1-0 win tonight. Of course, Porto hit the post and that at times. McGregor saved us brilliantly at the end, but it was a shot that they didn't deserve to have. We unfortunately gave them the ball, and it's something that if we cut out, we're going to take our game to the next level again. So while being 1-0 down, you knew we had to get this next goal. If they went 2-0 up there, it's starting to look really, really bad. So hopefully, we were all hoping we could get our next goal. Buff hit the corner, the crossbar. Really unlucky. Got up well from a corner. I was up at my seat for that one, as I'm sure you were as well watching. But then not long after it, what a counter-attacking goal. The ball's fizzed into Kent. He has one little look before the ball comes to him, flicks it with his heel into Borna, inch perfect. Who again, he's crossing, he's getting better and better as his confidence gets higher and higher. Pinpoint cross into Morelos, who's never going to miss from that. And let's just play my reaction one more time. So with that goal, it must have changed the team talk drastically at half time. We went in and you could see in that second half we were a totally different team. The confidence was there, the belief was there. It totally changed us. We came out determined to do business in that second half. Who knows what the score would have been if we started like that, but the first 20 minutes of that second half, well, realistically a lot of that second half, large periods of the game, we wouldn't have looked at a place in the Champions League. I swear, some of the passing play, the movement play is so nice to watch. It's beautiful as well at times, seeing what we can do against teams that don't just sit in and park the bus. But that is the reality, and that is what we need to deal with. That's the league we're in. Oh, what a save. What a save, by the way, from Borna's cross again to Morelos. It's great positioning from the boy. Morelos couldn't do anything else, just has to hit the target from that position. What a save. Barker and Kent again, the pressure play was so good in that second half. Morelos was on the end of everything. One was a free kick as well, just about the 75th minute. That got cut back to Jack, and unfortunately that one went over the bar, but that was a chance. Tav had a chance as well. He swung on a free kick, a good ball for once. And the keeper, when it came out, then went back, and Alfie and Aribo, I think it was at the back post, were flying towards it. They're just inches from getting that ball and getting us 2-1 up. Kent came off late on, Aribo and Arfu come on. That was just for the tired legs. Kent done well to get 75 minutes, but I think just because it was his first game back, I don't think Gerrard wanted to risk keeping him on for a full game, and you can see how much of an impact he's going to be for us this season. His touch, his flicks, his tricks, the ability to dip a shoulder and beat the man, he's absolutely fantastic, and he's going to be such a huge player for us to continue in Europe and to continue on with our title challenge. One of the big talking points before this game started was the Pepe versus Morelos battle. We know what Morelos is like, and Pepe's got a history of being a hard man in the game, and tonight he showed the opposite of that. Like, every time someone goes near him, he's a horrible player, man. Like, not horrible in football sense, of course he's a great footballer, but his attitude and the way he plays is disgusting. Like, the slightest little breeze on him and he's down, and he's so clever in a way that he can fool the referee every time he get a free kick in his favour. It's a very cowardly but I suppose effective way to play. Morelos, he wasn't really fazed by any of the Porto defenders tonight. There wasn't really anyone that impressed me that much. A lot of them, to be fair, were diving. There was one that Aribo as well, and the little Mexican winger Corona. The foul went against him, to be fair. I don't know why he wasn't booked for simulation. That is like the rules of the game in it. It should have been booked, but anyway, the free kick went against him when he's diving in 89th minute to try and get a penalty. But what about that McGregor double save? He's so huge for us in Europe. Well, in all competitions he's absolutely brilliant, and what a servant he's been in this club. Beating him down as an absolute legend. Of course he is, and that double save tonight was just, it was so crucial as well. I was really impressed by our game management towards the end of the game as well. We didn't rush it at times, we just passed the ball, moved the ball, kept the ball, didn't panic in a hostile environment, and it was great. It was so pleasing to see, and I fully believe that we can take them back to Ibrox and beat them there. But that result leaves us third place in the group now. Young Boys actually beat Feyenoord 2-0 at home, so we're 4 points level with Porto, but we're in third because of the goal difference of 1 behind them. But I thoroughly believe we can take Porto to Ibrox. I don't even think they'll be able to handle the noise at Ibrox, and I believe we will get that one, which should put us in a good place to qualify with Feyenoord away and Young Boys at home, and I'm pretty confident we can get results out of them as well. But that's all that I'm going to be reviewing from the match itself, guys. Let's go over to Twitter where I put another poll out for man of the match, and here's some thoughts from you. So going into the man of the match poll, there's literally, I don't think if you said anyone you'd have been wrong tonight, but the winner of my poll was 46% Hollander, man of the match, well deserved, 35% saying Borna, 19% saying Alfredo. Some of the comments on that, we've got Andrew C saying tough one, but thought Hollander was immense, special mention to McGregor as well, of course that double save at the end. We've got Sean Sturgeon saying everyone deserves that man of the match, absolutely amazing, this is what we want week in week out, passing the ball about like Barcelona. You're right, you're totally right there. And one last one here from Dino. He says we had an abundance of man of the matches, we were so good, we will beat them at Ibrox. And yeah, I can't agree more, guys. But that's going to be all for this video. Once again, guys, if you are here still at the end of this video, leave a like on the video if you have enjoyed it, subscribe if you haven't already. My next video will be Sunday, where I'll be doing videos in the loud before at the match atmosphere, that sort of thing. So if that sounds like something you're interested in, hit that subscribe button. Thank you for watching once again, and we'll catch you in the next one.